What's going on, guys? Welcome back. As you could tell, I have the flat bottom steering wheel ready to be installed. While I'm doing that, I thought I might as well show you how to do it. So let's get into it. So you guys are pretty anxious to get this installed, and so am I. So let's get into it. Key notes. You have a hole here. To better understand for you, boom, right there. See these holes right here? These are where we're going to stick the flathead into. The flathead that I'm using is this nice little handy dandy Matco tool. What you're going to do, right there, you're going to feel the hole. I feel right here. Get that nice and center right here. All right, so now I have it on the correct angle. Leave the key on, and we're going to go back to the trunk and disconnect the battery per Audi. So the battery's disconnected, and we're ready to disconnect the airbag. This is kind of a hard procedure in how to understand it. So there's this coil wire right around this. We're going to push it in there, and then you're going to push it in towards the center. To better understand, let's show you how I will do this. So what you're going to do, I want the flat blade like this. We're going to come straight directly at you in this hole. All right, so you can see I'm hitting the airbag itself. Now I want you to angle it down, and I want you to feel the grooves of the coil. And there's going to be two windings you're going to hit. Watch. 1, 2. And it fell off. See? Push in. 1, 2. Let's actually push this in towards the center to remove the airbag. So push in towards you. We're going to do it on the second groove. 1, 2. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the steering wheel, and I'm going to push like this. There we go. It looks easy, but honestly, it'll take a couple tries. Now let's turn this over here. Look for that hole directly at me right now. How is it not going? The moments of that you want to jab this mother trucker. I'm just stuck on the bottom. All right, so let's go back to the other side. 1, 2. Oh, boys. That was it. There we go. All right, I'm about to remove the airbag, but I want to let you guys know, you guys saw me struggle pretty hard. I just pivoted really hard. I mean, I really pushed on it to kind of push it down. Get the 90-degree pick. Get up here. So you're gonna pull that out. Let's see if we can release this. There we go. So you guys can see, slid that back, squeeze and pull out back. And now we have this connector right here. There we go. Airbag is now removed. Set this off to the side in a safe area. Should note how the wiring goes in there, because you want everything tucked away pretty nice. I'm personally just going to push it back before I forget here. If you guys can see this. I'm going to try to stay out of your way. So I'm pushing that in right there. There we go. There we go, sorry. There we go, that's removed. Now we got to get the tool, obviously, to pull that out. So it's an M12, righty tighty, lefty loosey. There we go. That was easier than I expected. Definitely going to get some Loctite. You guys can see it almost looks like it's one notch over. So I see if the next one lines up perfectly. But noting that for when I install, pretty simple from here. Pull it right off. All right, let's go over to the bench and show you what I got going on over there. So I want to show you guys before I assemble the plastics here. I did not remove it, it came like this, but this video could possibly help you remove the plastics so you understand where the tabs are. Also note, this one's from an S-line. I have this right here. I'm assuming that this is for the heated steering wheel. We'll probably find out here shortly once we plug everything in. That being said, I'm just going to pretty much put the paddles in here. So the bolts for these are T20 Torx bit. It's funny, I looked up the torque spec and they're 1 Newton meter. So hopefully you guys got a torque wrench for that one, huh? As you guys already know, plus, minus. Let's go over here, plus, minus. That's what I'm gonna do, pretty simple. Get the wiring harness through there. Come over here, so you guys can see what happens. There we go. So I just pushed it in. Make sure it clicks nice and easy. Alright, so you guys can see the wiring harness is going to go underneath here. If it decides to work with me, there we go. Underneath that. Okay, said guys, it says 1 Newton meter. Nothing too crazy. Make sure it still functions. All right, let's jump on to the other side here. Push the harness through. See this little L. Helps to have a pick in these situations, or a flathead, just to push that underneath. There we go. All right, let's put the screw in. As you guys can see, everything kind of orientates itself here. So let's get into it. Really wish I could show you guys a good illustration here, but it's... Make sure everything's pushed in pretty hard here. There's that. It was not easy. Now let's check the wiring layout here, make sure everything's not in the way. There we go. Whew. All right, cool. That's in there. Orientate this right. All right, it's pretty much pushed everything into place. Just making sure that you have wiring in the right spot. Everything looks pretty good here. I'm gonna start with this in and then work my way. So with the buttons, guys, I just pushed in pretty aggressively. Things line up pretty good, except for this bottom one right here. Everything looks pretty pushed in, looking pretty good. All right, guys, the moment of truth. It's time to finally get this in. I'm nervous because I hope that's the heater wires. It's not there, kind of looks like a ground. We're about to find out. And I might turn the key on and not be in front of the airbag. All right, guys. Here we go. As you guys know, there's that notch. Oh yeah, fit pretty in, okay. So got some blue Loctite. The torque spec was 50 Newton meters. I've never torqued something down like this in the interior. It's kind of different. Oh, there we go. So use both your legs, hold that baby tight. Race car. All right, now time to grab your cool airbag. Should statically discharge yourself. Just to let you know, I have documented and tried to make this thing explode. It does take actually like a 12-volt battery. I tried doing 5 volts. It didn't go off. They say 5 volts. 5 volts makes it go off. But as you guys see, here's the springs. This is what I do not want to touch anything really. There's the springs and you push it towards it and releases these. So, all right, let's get this harness back in here. All right, push that clip in. Everything's where it's supposed to be. Pretty much just sounds like cocking a gun. Holy smokes. We got a flat bottom steering wheel. I'm gonna connect the battery and watch if anything happens up here. All right, and all right, next up, guys, hit the key. There we go. Phew. As you guys can see, the flat bottom is looking, and I'm loving it. This is what I exactly wanted with the car. Now I have both options, heated steering wheel and flat bottom. Life is good. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope this video helped. Comment down below, tell me what you think, and as always, stay BDT tuned.